Okay, great. Hi, this is Sam from Newton Public Library, and I'm here with Dan, also from Newton
Hello.
Public Library. Hello. And decided to start doing this every month, have a live update on our Facebook page to talk about what's coming up and, other stuff that's just interesting and fun to talk about, maybe and highlight a different library service each month as well. Hi, this is. Oh, sorry, I'm getting
Sorry.
back. Okay, great. So let's just start out kind of running down the month of September and maybe a little bit into the next month as well for what's going on. Let's start with book discussions because that's the thing that's just about to happen. We've got, Dan, you want to talk about Mystery Lovers book discussion happening today?
Yeah, so we have the Mystery Lovers Book Club today. It will be out front of the library in Military Park, just right to, I guess if you're walking into the library, it would be to the right of the building. You are required to wear a mask, and we are social distancing to make this happen. So if people, you need to have those on to participate, but we'll be talking about the book, The Dirty Secrets Club by Meg Gardner, and that starts at 5 o'clock today. And our next book will be Blue Monday by Nikki French. And if you're in the book club, your books are ready for you to pick up right now. And if you are interested in the book clubs, contact the library, and we will get you signed up for the book club and get you a book as soon as one is available.
Awesome, yeah. And then the next one after that, the next adult book club anyway, is the third Thursday book discussion on September 17th. That one will be on Zoom. And that reminds me, I need to get the Facebook event posted. I'll do that later today. And that page will have the Zoom link that you'll use to join. The book for this month is Exhalation by Ted Chiang. And they're kind of it's a book of imaginative, sort of sci-fi, sort of fantasy short stories that kind of have thought-provoking concepts. So I think it'll be a fun one to discuss. And that's coming up on the 17th. Dan, do we have any books in stock, for Exhalation?
I have a few copies, I believe, available, so they can contact the library and get copies. And I did get the next ones ordered, and they should start coming in soon. So when I get enough in, people who are already signed up in the third Thursday book discussion can, I'll get those available for you to check out as well. And that book is My Best Friend?
My Brilliant Friend by
My Brilliant Friend, yeah.
Okay. It's an Italian novelist in translation. This has become an HBO miniseries, and Elena Ferrante's also just came out with a new book. So it's I've heard really great things about it. I can't wait to read it myself. It's just going to be really good. And so that's the third Thursday Mystery Lovers. We've also got the talk book discussions, three-part series.
So that series is the Dearly Beloved series, and our first discussion is, I believe, September 30th at 7, and that'll be online. And our discussion leader is Dennis Etzel Jr. from Washburn University, and I'm really excited for that book discussion, and I hope that all of you can join us because it will be good and it'll be thought-provoking.
Yeah, awesome. And those, do we have all three for the series already?
Yeah. So they're all three. You can check them out whenever. They are 3-week checkouts, so we can make sure that there's a copy for anyone who wants to read one at any time. So you can just come in and ask for the talk books and say, I need the first one for the September discussion, and they'll get you the book. There's also a handout that has a little more information about all three of the books that they'll be reading, as well as the times and who the discussion leaders are. There's a bookmark version and a little sheet version that has a little more detail on it as well. I forgot to mention the first book is Being Mortal. And so that's the first discussion. And I think the second book is a graphic novel called Can We Talk About Something More Pleasant? And then the third book is entitled Medicine Walk.
Yeah, cool. And that info is also at newtonplks.org/talk, TALK. So you can type that in if you like. And then the last one under the book discussion heading, Big Read, was postponed. The events were postponed until January.
Yes. So the events are postponed, but the books are available now. That's Circe by Madeline Miller. So you can put them on hold like normal, or you can come and ask for a big read book and they'll get you a big read book if you need one. The third Thursday group will be reading Circe later at the beginning of next year. I believe that's the January book or February book. I can't remember. And then Sam and I will be doing a special program that I'm not going to tell you anything about yet because it's a surprise. So, but it'll be fun. And we are one of many libraries participating with the Wichita Public Library on this big event.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And then just real quick, the adult programs, adult online programs for this month. We've got on September 15th, our third Wichita Art.
I'm losing you, Sam.
And we've got the curator of Frank Lloyd Wright's Allen House who's going to come talk to us and about the Allen House, but also about the other Frank Lloyd Wright building in Wichita is the Education School at Wichita State, and also other Frank Lloyd Wright influenced buildings, including Century 2. So the Facebook event for that one's already gotten a lot of interest. You can find that on our Facebook page and register on Zoom. We now have the webinars plug-in, which is going to make everything more streamlined, I think. So look forward to that on the 15th. And then a week later, on Tuesday the 22nd, our fourth Tuesday photography program is How and Why to Judge 4-H Photography with Pansy Fryman. That's anybody with even a little bit of photography know-how or experience. This is a great volunteer opportunity to work with young photographers through 4-H, and you can learn all about that. And now we've got some team programs with our great YA librarian Sharon. First off, we've got the teen book discussion on September 5th, and so hopefully you've got the book already if you're planning to participate in that, or give us a call and I should have written it down. I believe it's the ballad. Let me see. Yeah, it is. It's The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So maybe, teens, a lot of have probably already read that because it's really popular. So if you've read that or think you can get it read in the next couple of days, join that teen book discussion. Just contact the library to get the Zoom link and information for that. And then coming up next week is back to school escape rooms, virtual escape rooms. That's something that Sharon did for the end of summer library program. And I guess it got a really great response from the teens and tweens that participated. Basically, Sharon takes small groups.
I think we lost Sam.
Required for that. So just contact us if you're interested, and we'll get you set up and you can pick out a day and do that. One last teen thing to mention is the Teen Afternoon of Crafts. That is a great thing that Sharon also started during summer library program and is continuing this fall. Basically, there's a craft pack that you just call ahead or contact us and let us know that you'd like one. And then Sharon will get one put together, and it's a free pack of crafts. I believe this month it's actually a little yarn loom that you can do, and a tote bag that you can color, and a tin to decorate as well. And so you get these free craft supplies, and then that can be the end of it if you like. You just do the crafts, or if you'd like to join some other teens and like kind of socialize while you're doing it. On September 19th, Sharon is going to host a Zoom chat where people can all break out the craft kits simultaneously and work on them together on Zoom. Cool. Well, let's see that. And then the last thing on my list of library stuff to talk about is the Reading Rescue Club that Amy, our children's librarian, is doing. that is going to be really awesome. I believe there's a series of children's books called, I think it's called Pet Rescue Adventures, right? Are you familiar with that, Dan?
Yes, yeah. They're like chapter books and they focus on a different pet animal.
Mhm.
I think they're mainly cats and dogs, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. So those are really, really popular book series with our kids. And Amy, starting on um, Tuesday, September the 8th, and continuing on um, oh wait, no, actually, no, that's right. It was going to be the first Tuesday. So I believe that it's already started actually.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, you can come in and pick up your Reading Rescue Club packet, and your kid gets a membership card that they're a member of the Reading Rescue Club, and really cool. All of the sacks are like cut out to look like a dog or a cat, and all kinds of fun activities and crafts and stuff in there that tie in with this book series.
Yeah.
Uh, so that'll be available throughout the month, right?
Yeah. Those I think are available throughout the month. You can just come pick them up at the library when you want to. We should probably also mention that the library is closed on Monday. Um, so that's why a lot of things are starting on Tuesday. So if you need books, come Saturday, make sure you get them.
Yep, closed on
So,
Monday for Labor Day.
yep. So
So I think maybe now we could, talk. I think we were going to talk real quick about what we're currently reading.
yeah. Why don't you go first, Sam?
Okay. Yeah, well, I am reading. It's actually, I didn't get it through the library. I just bought it because it was pretty obscure and I wanted to read it. But if you're interested in it, you could definitely request it through Interlibrary Loan. It's called The Posthumous Members of Bras Cubas. And I had to look up how the name is pronounced because it's a Brazilian Portuguese name. And it's by an author from the 19th century named Machado de Assis. And it's in translation, but it's really kind of this witty, bantering, posthumous memoir. The conceit is that Bras Cubas is writing his memoir from beyond the grave. And it kind of starts, the first page it starts with his death, and now it's proceeding in reverse chronological order through his life, and just all kinds of witty jokes and stuff. It kind of reminds me of Tristram Shandy, if anybody's familiar with that, another 19th, or is it? Yeah, I'm not even sure if maybe it's even 18th century, the Tristram Shandy novel. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of references that you have to look up because it's a lot of 19th century popular culture that Machado de Assis keeps talking about, but it's worth doing it. How about you, Dan?
So I finished reading the Mystery Book Club book, and I need to start this book. I took a break from reading today, but I got this on Interlibrary Loan called The Still Life with Crows by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. It's the fourth book in the Pendergast series. I really like this series. They have usually have some sort of like science or historical aspect to the books, but they're a little like kind of like science fiction-y / kind of like spooky horrorness to them a little bit. And this one is actually set in Kansas in a small town that's not a real town, but called Medicine Creek. So I'm excited to kind of figure out where they kind of base this town at and how accurate they get the description of Kansas. So
Cool. That sounds really neat. Yeah, I did see we got some new Kansas books in on the recent new book cards. You can we've got our Facebook albums that you can check out with the new books coming in and take a look at some of those as well. So I think the last thing on our itinerary was going to be to show off Libby, highlight Libby and how to use Libby this time around. So why don't I go ahead? I'll go ahead and share my screen, and I was just gonna first off, I'll show you this. I got this new Kindle Paperwhite, which I was reading that these have been selling like hotcakes since COVID-19 began. Just because of you understand why. I'm sure that these have ticked up in sales. So I finally gave in and got one, and I've really been liking it. But I just wanted to show real quick how easy it is to check out library books and read them on your Kindle. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
And if you have questions, please put them in the comment section, and Sam and I can try and answer them as best we can.
Yeah, great. Do you have those comments up, Dan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so you should be seeing now the Sunflower eLibrary homepage, right? Do you see it, Dan?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You can get to that. You can get to that through our newtonplks.org, or you can just type sunflowerelibrary.overdrive.com. So I'm already logged in. So I will just.
I don't think it's showing up on Zoom. Oh wait, there it goes. I think it is.
Okay, yeah. The Zoom feed's on a little bit of a delay.
Okay, there it goes.
I hope I'm okay. Good, but I'm glad it's still working. So you see here, Kindle books. You just click on Kindle books here. This will filter because I think most of the books are compatible with the Kindle e-ink readers like this. And it looks like there's 25,000 different ones. So you see here, there's some ones available that have been really popular, and you can actually, if you're not looking for something particular, if you just want to look at what's available now, I can click on that. And let me see here. What can I check out? I might borrow this one. I've heard a lot about this, and it'd be interesting to read through it. So I'll just click on this, and I'll click borrow. And yeah, you can borrow for 14 days. I'm just going to click borrow. All right, and then this comes up, and I'll just click read now with Kindle, because it's I'm logged into Amazon on my computer, and so it'll just open a new window here and take me over to the Amazon website. Oh, I do have to put in the password. Okay. I'm going to change that password right after this. And it's two-factor authentication, so don't get any ideas, people. But it's okay. It's going to log me in. Come on. I'm going to change the screen so you don't have to keep looking at my password. Well, anyway, I was going on about how easy it is, but it's taking a while to load for some reason.
Oh, I think it's going now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Great. So yeah, it goes to here, and then you just click Get Library Book, and there it goes. So I will turn off the screen sharing now, and all right, here's my Kindle Paperwhite, and you see the wake up screen here. I will swipe to unlock, and it's really pretty quick. I'm going to my home screen on the Kindle. You kind of see that? Okay, and it should be popping right up. It always feels slower when you're on a live broadcast. Oh, there it is, right. So there it is. You can see. No, okay. There it is, How to Be an Anti-Racist. I won't show any further, but it's the big one there. It already loaded onto my Kindle Paperwhite, and I can just start reading it. Mm-hmm. So it's really quite a bit easier than I thought it was even going to be. But you could run into problems, but just get in touch with us, and we can do some troubleshooting and help you get it sorted out to use the Paperwhite or whatever Kindle you have. And I should add that this all applies to the e-ink readers. If you have like a Kindle Fire tablet that's more like a tablet computer, you can use the Kindle app that's on there, but you can also just get the Libby app. It has its own e-reader, which will read any book in the Libby collection. Yeah. So Dan, have you ever used one of these e-ink readers yourself, or?
I used to have like a really early Kindle Paperwhite, like a second generation one, and then it died. and I never replaced it. But I mean, it was nice, especially like if like when I was like in college, I had it when I was in college, and so like if I had a book I needed to read, like a fiction book for a class, I could just buy it on there for a little cheaper, and then my
Mhm.
area wasn't filled with books essentially. So
Yeah. It's really cool. And I think if you get like the low end
mhm.
model and get it refurbished, you can probably get one for $40 or
Yeah,
something. Um, and I think it's a pretty cool gizmo.
yeah. So
So,
that is that. I don't know if anyone watching has any questions um, for us this week. Can you do Kindle stuff with the other ebook services?
you, I know that you can't do it with Hoopla.
Mhm.
Hoopla ebooks you can only read on your computer or on a tablet or smartphone. I know that they won't work with the Kindle e-reader. Um, and I guess I don't know the answer to that for some of the ones that the state library has, like Freeding or Cloud
Mhm.
Library. I don't think that they're compatible, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let
I
me
will
look.
say that like Project Gutenberg and some of those sources for
Mhm.
public domain ebooks are definitely compatible with the Kindle e-ink reader. Cool.
I
See you
don't
in
think so. I'm looking. I don't see. Yeah, it looks like the cloud library is not Kindle compatible, which would be the main ebook resource from the state library. Um, but
One thing I would mention, the Wichita Public Library, which anybody that lives in Newton is also eligible for a Wichita Public Library card. They have a whole separate collection of ebooks that's separate from the Sunflower e-library. So if you're an ebook fanatic, it's probably
yeah,
worth the trip down to Wichita to get a library card with them. You can have them both. They'll both show up on your Libby app and simultaneously you can switch back and forth.
yeah.
So
So if you have a Paperwhite or like, use the uh, Libby or the Sunflower e-library because it'll be your best option. We should mention, if no, no people saw, we did post earlier last week, I think it was, that Overdrive is doing an update and your older iPads will not, and other tablets, I don't think will be compatible with some of their services anymore. Is that correct, Sam?
that's right. I think that iPads specifically will be okay. What the issue is some of the older Android tablets from like 2014 or earlier, and even many of the older tablets will still work. If your tablet is going to be one that is being not supported anymore, you'll get like a pop-up message when you open your Libby app
Mm-hmm.
or Overdrive app on there to let you know that it's not going to work anymore, unfortunately. And that's something that came from the Overdrive company, not from us. So it's just I'm sorry to anybody that was inconvenienced by that.
Yes. So if your services aren't working or you need to know more about how to set up with the online services, just call us at the library or send us an email or just stop by and we can get you going real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool deal.
Cool. I don't think if anyone doesn't have any questions, I guess we will sign off for this month and we'll see you next month.
Yeah. See you next month. Let us know if you
Yep.
have any ideas for what we should
Yep.
talk about
Yep.
or things that we should share.
Comment below. I don't know where
Yep.
my finger is. Comment below where
Yes.
what you think we should talk about in upcoming episodes. And we'll see you soon.